it off.
She ain't never had one.
That's right. You getting that old?
I didn't see Jay.
Why are you always messing around his age?
Because he is kind of old.
Well, he always spoke. Excuse me.
You know what, like...
He looks good for how old he is.
Oh, no, he didn't say that.
He always called me grandpa and shit.
No, but he was giving me a hard time when I came in the NPC.
You know he was beating you.
Yeah, but he was beating you at the time.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
That time.
Wait a minute.
I was.
Was Dexter?
You beat me.
I beat you like 5 times.
Okay, so 07 Arnold when you lost to Vic. I placed 5th. Then second place to you at the Arnold in 08. I don't know about that one.
Run Olympia a couple times.
And then the Olympia a couple times.
Oh yeah.
But I beat you more. You beat me.
No.
Yeah.
You beat me 3 times.
What? You're crazy.
Oh, he knows the name. He's counting all that stuff.
You be marking on chalkboard like Dexter won field.
That's why he's still staying in the game so long.
Yeah. But if he stays in longer,
He's trying to one up you now.
Yeah, you got
Oh yeah, I can do that too. I might just do that.
You can drink it.
Oh.
I don't drink.
I know. You start drinking.
You do though.
Oh, I drink. Yes. For celebration when I win.
Yeah, Dexter's been wearing squeams lately, so watch out.
Dexter don't want no damn squeam.
I know, he always had that little tie.
No squeam now.
You wear the screen.
I do sometimes.
Yeah, but when did the sweems like come into play with everything?
That was crazy.
I think she started.
When did they start?
No, sir.
2 years ago, it was the first time I heard about him.
Really?
But even in the amateurs, you wore
2000.
sweems, right?
You would be doing like
I didn't.
2 of them.
No.
Sleeping with them and stuff.
Yep, I'm screaming for AC.
You wearing a sweem right now?
No.
I'm like,
no,
damn, man, that's crazy. They be sleeping
The
with this
men
stuff.
wear them now though too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Does Kai wear them?
I don't know. God wears one.
Well, he's not here to defend himself.
I saw him last night and he wasn't wearing one.
Okay.
We were at the gym
Well, there's
together.
wrong with wearing them. I mean, you wear.
They're good for posture.
Yeah.
This is straight. But I don't have one.
Is that how you, I just sit like this, but.
You know,
we're
we're all like Mr.Olympia,
yeah.
Olympia champions.
How many
here,
times
right?
you win now?
8 times.
8, damn,
Can
8
you believe
times.
that?
8.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
She got
stuff,
injured and
huh?
everything
Woman
too.
or man, don't matter. That's amazing.
That's crazy. They messed your knee up and everything.
Yeah.
Still win. Smashed them.
I
She's
just
old
don't
too. She's
believe
my
it.
age.
I don't think she's.
I'm not. Oh, how old are you?
Same age as you.
That's not really
So look in the camera. Tell the camera how old you are.
You just keep it like that, right?
As old as you.
You know,
So none of us know.
there's never a number. We just keep it like that. As long as we look like this, there's no number on age.
Well, you should be able to be happy to tell you, tell people how old you
So
are.
whatever.
Look at that.
I'm a vampire. I don't age.
Really?
Yeah, I suck blood for a living. That's why I stay like
Okay,
this.
we'll leave
That was one
alone.
of your routines, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The vampire, I remember.
Yeah, it's great though. I mean,
She done won, I'm trying to think. She won as many Olympias as us 3 guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
and I never ever thought I'd do something like that.
It all started at the NPC.
Yes.
NPC is where all happens, where dreams come true.
Yeah, I remember flying to North Carolina all by myself. I had no tan, white shoes, white earrings, everything was matching. And some guy, I met JM there, and I said, who is this guy? He got like the business in the front, like it was like business from 40 in the back or something type of haircut, and gave me his business card. And I'm like, wow, who are you? I didn't even know who he was. And I met Eric Hiltman. There were about 12 pro competing in their fitness. And I see all these girls nice and tall and like, you know, all the white girls. And I'm like, man, I'm going to get my ass here. This is bad. And ended up working out that I placed second. And then I got hooked, went to nationals. There were about 80-something girls. That was the first national in Chicago. And then I saw JM there again too. Remember meeting him.
You lived there.
No, actually I was living in Puerto Rico. I was doing all this stuff from Puerto Rico. I used to work at Hooters too.
So did you do the routine there?
At Hooters?
Yeah, did you do the routine?
I used to play around there.
Did you speak English?
A little bit. I mean, honestly, you know what? I don't even know how I did all this stuff because they didn't even have computers back then. And I try to go back and I'm like, how did I fly? I didn't even know how to speak the language. How did I go to North Carolina? Why are you laughing?
Because the way you said it, you were like, they didn't have computers back then. I'm thinking, damn, you're old.
Yeah, well,
like
you're
Dexter,
talking about whenever everything started.
You're 34 now.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
None of that.
I
Your
know.
ass is old too.
I am old. I have white hairs on my face now.
But you guys,
seriously,
are you like a big star in Puerto Rico?
You have to be.
Actually, you know what? When I came into the state, they treated me, and this is kind of bad to say, but they didn't like me in Puerto Rico because I don't have no booty.
Well, the reason I asked is because Brazilian girls, they like worship them over there. It's like big time star.
Not in Puerto Rico, or I mean, like that's when I competed in the United States. The first time I was like, they like me here, and they like my look, because I never look at myself at being somebody that somebody can look at you and be like, oh, no, you hot. You know, it's like everybody just look at me like, oh, you're just skinny girl. Like, you're too muscular. They didn't like that in Puerto Rico. It's growing.
Well, I think that's so long ago. So
yeah, but still,
hopefully like what, 20 years ago?
They like the big booties there, though. Even now, it's like I'm still too tiny.
This ain't no Brazil over there.
I'm telling you, it's Puerto Rico. They like that stuff, you know. But it's just coming to the United States and then being able to accomplish so much. It's just it was just incredible because I didn't know going into that show and placing second, then going to the first nationals in fitness, and I remember making the top 35. They were like, well, because they had to break it. There were so many fitness girls. It was only bodybuilding and fitness back then. And then after that, it's just, you know, you just gotta keep going and learning. It's just a learning experience I learned that you have to, I started at the NPC, I stayed with the NPC, and that's the route that took me, you know, into going to shows like the Arnold. Like, how many people can say that, hey, I've been at the Arnold, I won the Arnold, I was standing next to Arnold, or being at the Fitness Olympia, being at that Olympia stage, you just, when you go there and you just look at that stage, so many people just take it for, you know, take it for granted, they don't understand it. And you look back, I go home and I just, looking at the trophies, it's not just a trophy, there's more. There's just everything, you know, and you guys, it's like I was just watching Generation Island the other day, and it's inspirational because every one of you guys has something. Like every one of you guys inspired, you know, inspired each other. So, and I'm not gonna be proud.
Yeah, we came with errors. I mean, it was like when I was competing. I know when I started competing in shows. Like, of course, we looked at the top of the heap, and I think at the time it was like during our era, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
We hated Dorian.
Sean Rickles.
But I'm saying like the top of the guys, and then with Phil, I mean, he's looking at, you know, Ronnie and whatever, because it's a different era. But like that expectation to get there, like obviously you think, okay, it's out of reach. Like I never thought I'd be Mr. Olympia. Honestly, I mean, I had a dream to be, but like I'm so far away from that. But then once you get there, it's so weird to be, you know, on the top and being Mr. Olympia and like have all the things that go into being Mr. Olympia. It's not just, I used to just look at the magazine and say, oh, this guy wins the Mr. Olympia title and that's it. You know, I didn't realize the traveling and all the extensive thing to be, you know, the role model and be like the ambassador of what it takes to be, you know, a champion. That's something that I think going through the steps to get there is how you kind of learn that process. And when you first compete, you really can't fathom that that's going to be what it's like. And I think we all take different angles. I mean, when we win, and I'm speaking for the girls too, I mean, you guys have a different model with what we do, and every person has their own agenda, how they're going to approach things. I mean, we came up, like you talked about, the social aspect was not very as big, where, you know, nowadays you have a lot of social, I mean, we're actively involved in that, but I think really that's going to continue to make this business grow, and obviously more people competing because it's more visible.